Hello, and welcome to the wonderful world of Elden Ring. I'm your host, Oishi Danny, here to guide you through my journey on becoming the Elden Lord. By the way, I have no idea how to edit, so this is going to be horrible and very choppy, but bear with me. First, we have to pick our character base. I decided to go with the Wretch because it has the best base level stats, and I hate myself. This legendary character needs a legendary name, so I chose Bingus. I decided to use the golden seed as my keepsake so I can get an extra charge of flask very early on. And now to make our legendary hero. She just looks beautiful, doesn't she? And now finally, let's start the game. That will only be in 40 hours from now. Alright. Why are the... There we go. Time for boss. Trida. Whee! Wow. I'm alive. Alright, let's get over here. Kick up my ledges. The opening bit can be a bit boring, so I decided to speed it up for you guys, and I put some nice music in. Alright. I have one specific goal: to find and bully an elderly dragon. What have I created? What's this? Oh goodness, a cloaked figure.
Traveler from beyond the fog.
Oh goodness,
I
it speaks
am
English.
Melanie.
Ah, it has a name. Thank goodness it isn't a lady. I'd scream. It's a woman! Ah!
I offer you an accord.
What the fuck does that mean?
Have they, sir? But you, I can play turning water aid you. You need own to the foot. Then it's
Sure.
settled. Summon me. Ah, I bequeath to you this.
Yay, free ring.
It will sub-torrent. Treat him with.
Okay. Here I set up for a rune farm that will allow me to get many levels early on. What I'm getting here is a flail which will allow me to cause bleed damage to the elderly dragon that I'll be bullying for a while. And now I do my best to remember where the teleport is that will take me to the Kaled dragon that, as I said, I will be bullying for runes. Behind this church is a pond, which also has the teleporter that I need to get to Kaled, so I can get to the dragon for the free runes.
Into this.
Normally, to cross this bridge, you would have to fight this dragon. But in reality, you can just zoom right past him with Torrent. The dragon doesn't attack you, really, unless you fight back, so I decided to name it Harold the Friendly Dragon.
He's harmless. Oh,
Here, I collect some free runes from these coffins, because, I mean, how are the dead supposed to use them?
I know. First. That.
I go down here to cheese the ball off the map so I can get some extra free runes for some free levels before I start the rune farm that I will be doing for a majority of this playthrough. That is when I need the runes. Now I start heading over to the dragon, but there is still one more item that I need. Inside this castle-looking structure, there is a medallion that I need, which will greatly attribute to my stats. But the downside is that it increases the damage that I take.
Alright. Now. Put that on. Now. Time for some epic gaming. This is what I do in my free time.
What I'm doing here is utilizing the flails ability, I believe it's called, to give the dragon the bleed status effect, which, instead of just dealing a base amount of damage, it deals damage based on the percentage of the creature's maximum health, which you can see is taking 13,000 chunks of health away every few seconds, I'd say.
Literally, what do you say? It only takes about a minute, I think, for every kill, more or less. It just depends on how much swimming you know. So yeah, next hunt that we take, I'm gonna hop on torrent and literally just hit the dragon from torrent. And if I do it properly, after I sit down, dragon.
Now I hop on torrent so I can get away from the dragon easily once its health depletes to 0. Right now I am doing charged melees from torrent so I can take large chunks of health away, so the bleed effect can affect the dragon. Now you should be very careful around here and keep your focus on the dragon's health. As soon as it takes that last chunk of health away, you need to run as fast as you can back to the site of grace, sit down, and hopefully, if you did it right, the dragon will still be there and you will be up 50,000 runes.
And if I did that correctly, yeah, it's still there. Sweet. Look at that. 50,000 runes right there. 3 runes.
I decided to repeat this action a few times so that I can overlevel myself a bit for the first 2 bosses. When I was finished, I went and leveled myself up, and I decided on what I was going to do next. I decided to go back to Limgrave and collect the Lord Sworn's Great Sword. And I went to find a few smithing stones so I could level it up a bit. I also decided to kill this man for his golden seed, so I could add an extra charge to my flasks.
Whee! Sure, bitch. And very annoying.
Sadly, due to YouTube's time limit for unverified accounts, I'm sadly gonna have to cut this short of 15 minutes. But thank you for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for the next episode. Goodbye.